Any major takeaways from today?
There was some, you're going to look at the video, dissect it, but there was some good plays on both sides of the ball. There's some things that showed up in the play the game period in the 2 minute in terms of penalties and having the officials out there where it becomes a lot more real. When you pass interference in a 2 minute situation or a offensive penalty, covered up a receiver, legal formation. So those things are valuable to teach from. I think as a whole, we just got to learn to continue to strain. We had a good practice yesterday, and we came back early this morning, and we knew we were going to work, and we did, and we got to be able to sustain it better without letting the mental intensity can't suffer. We got to stay focused throughout the course of practice, and I thought that we need to be better there as a team.
You guys were mixing and matching with the offensive line. Is that just Coach Greatwood wanting to test everybody again?
Yeah, I wouldn't read too much into who's playing with who right now.
Second practice in, second day, our seventh practice in, second day in pads. Is there a point that you wanted to be at this point in spring? Are you kind of on target, or is that hard to measure?
I don't know if you're ever on target. We're definitely better, and we've made some gains over the course of this spring practice, and even comparing obviously that to last year, just in terms of language and understanding what we're trying to do. But we just gotta, every single guy's got something, and like I said before, as a team, we just gotta learn to strain and understand how hard it is, and it's the smallest details that make the biggest difference, and that's a lifestyle decision, and we got to make that every single day, and every day we come out here to practice, and so we still got a lot of room to grow there.
As a
Anybody
coach,
in particular? I know you couldn't watch everybody at the anybody in particular to stand out?
Probably be easier to give you an answer after I watch the video, unless you have somebody specific you want to ask about.
A couple of the young receivers made big plays.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah, that's great to see, and again, it takes everybody. The O-line protecting, and it's a receiver, quarterback delivering the ball, and the receiver making the play. And there was one early that was they made the play early in practice, and there was a total bust on the coverage. So, there's a lot that goes into it, but it was nice to see him finish the play and score with it. That was great.
And the fact that the quarterback recognized.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting it to the right guy, absolutely. You got to still make the play. So, still a lot of learning to do, but happy to see some guys make some plays, for sure.
How are you liking the tight end involvement? Because you see Gavin make a couple plays, Jake Ashton make a couple plays, Ray's getting in there some more.
Love it. Yeah, just more and more we can do that and continue to develop that position, and each of those guys a little bit different in what they can bring. So it's a big part of our offense and something we're going to continue to develop.
What have you thought of Gavin so far? He looks like he's bulked up.
He has. Yeah, he played last year. I think he's probably put on 10 or 12 pounds, and he'll continue to do that. He's still a young guy, natural pass catcher. The strength of his game, and he gives you the flexibility to maybe move him out, detach him from the formation. He's still learning a great deal because he hasn't been here even a year, but he's definitely gotten a lot better, and still got to continue to grow into his body and develop his body, because it's hard to play at that position, especially if you're going to attach to the formation over the course of a season if you're too light. So got to continue to work at that.
As a coaching staff, do you kind of put a timeline on the quarterback situation? Do you say by this date we'd like to name somebody, or do you
not
just
necessarily? It's got more. It'll evolve. Let them get a lot of reps and just compete. And they're all obviously, every guy on the team's thinking about the depth chart because they want to perform well, but really try and concentrate on, or getting them to concentrate on less about the other guy and just more about what they're doing. So really focused on that right now. And again, you see shuffling with who's playing with who. So really just concentrating on themselves and what they need to do to get better, to earn more reps with the ones or twos or whoever it is.
I was going to ask about Pat Laird's reading program. What do you think about him using his platform for something?
I think it's awesome. This is all Pat. It wasn't like somebody concocted this in the department. This is Pat's idea, and he has our full support. I think it's great, and he's a special guy, and he can influence people in a really positive way. So we are going to do whatever we can do to help him.
Clark had a couple of nice. What do you think of his spring?
Yeah, just again, he's getting more opportunities. So you see some of the gains he can make, and that position doesn't have a lot of depth or proven depth at this point, obviously, as you guys all know, and so he's getting his opportunities as a Biagio and Alex Thirda and so on, and so there'll be a couple freshmen here in fall as well that are going to have a chance to show what they can do. So.
Has Clark dropped a little bit of weight too, because he looks more explosive out of his cuts?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, maybe a small amount, but I don't think it's there's a huge difference in his weight. I take a look at his numbers, but I don't see a huge difference. But I think he is moving better. I think it's noticeable.
Nothurda was a receiver and a running back, kind of an all-purpose
Yep.
sort of Swiss Army knife in high school. Are you seeing that a little bit now with the way he can move?
Yeah, we noticed it because again, last year he played some safety, and then he went to receiver, and then he was on the scout team in fall as a running back, and that's where we first noticed him carrying the ball. And so he did some good things on the scout team, and that's where this all came from. So, and he's got good size, and he's got good instincts as a football player. Still got to develop some of those skills, like everybody. But yeah, that's why we moved him over there.
It seems like every time we get a chance to see a bit of practice, Bynum shows up to us. How good can he
Yeah,
be?
Cam's got has played good football, especially as a young guy. He's got a high ceiling because he's got some real physical tools. He's a pretty quiet guy, but he's kind of got that inner intensity that you want and competitiveness. Doesn't say a whole lot, but loves to compete. So he's definitely getting better, and Gerald's doing a great job with him, kind of taking that next step and understanding not maybe just what he's supposed to be doing or how he's supposed to be doing it, but why. You know, the situational aspects and the formations and the little things that can help a DB step up his game.
All right.